Okay, so get this. The show we're diving into today.
Mm-hmm.
The contestants are all inanimate objects,
Oh, wow.
and they're like battling it out to get to the top of the Blackpool Tower.
What?
Yeah, I know, right? A fire hydrant that's afraid of water,
Seriously?
a golf ball like with a Napoleon complex. It's wild.
Oh, I am so in. Tell me more.
It's called Battle for Blackpool Tower, and you guys have sent us like a ton of episode summaries.
Yay.
We're going to be looking at the first 9 episodes.
Okay.
So we're going to see like all the drama, alliances, betrayals, maybe some arson. Who knows?
That's a lot to unpack.
Yeah, but don't worry. If you want to be in the know about this like crazy competition, we've got you. You'll be like the trivia master after this.
Okay. So where do we even begin with all this?
Well, first, we got to set the scene right.
Yeah.
It all takes place in Blackpool.
Ah, Blackpool. Classic seaside town. I've been there.
Yeah, in England. Famous for its tower and piers.
And amusement parks.
Right, all the fun stuff. And the show really plays with that.
Yeah. I mean, talk about a backdrop for chaos.
Totally. And speaking of chaos, these contestants,
Okay, I'm ready. Give me the rundown.
it's not just your, usual reality show people vying for fame.
No.
We've got a bossy golf ball,
Uh-huh.
a death-obsessed pillow.
Wait, a death-obsessed what?
Pillow. You'll see.
Wow, okay, already hooked. But it can't just be a free-for-all, right?
No, it's all structured. 66 contestants in total.
Okay.
Split into 6 teams.
Mm-hmm.
And even the team names are part of the fun. You've got Death Pact yet again, a good name, WLR, Band-Aid.
Team Bracelety and Ice Cube.
Yes, Team Bracelety and Ice Cube, how could I forget?
That's just, I can't even with that one. And what about fun?
Oh, yeah, right. Fun.
I love that they just went for it with the names.
It's brilliant, really. So who's the ringmaster of this circus?
That would be our host, Laotian.
Lotion, okay.
He sets the challenges, keeps everyone in line, and delivers the eliminations with a very dry British wit.
I bet he has his hands full. Oh, totally. Some of the contestants trying to push his buttons, you know, like challenges calls, it's hilarious.
Oh, I can only imagine. So let's talk challenges. What do these inanimate objects even do?
Well, episode 1 kicks off with musical chairs.
No way, really?
Yeah, but this isn't your average game night. Contestants are, like, breaking all the rules. Some even start flying to grab a seat.
Flying?
Yeah.
How do you even enforce rules with flying objects?
Right. It's like the show constantly breaks its own reality.
I kind of love that. So what else? What other crazy challenges are there?
Episode 2 gets a little dark. It's a donut making challenge.
Oh, yummy. Wait, how does that get dark?
This is where we see Pillow go on a killing spree.
What? Hold on. The pillow is a killer.
Yeah, she takes out several contestants. It's wild.
Okay, now I have to know more.
It's really unexpected, you know? You think of a pillow as soft, comfy,
Yeah.
but then it's like committing murder. It's messed up, but it definitely keeps you watching.
So we've got flying, we've got murder. What's next?
Well, how about a good old-fashioned balloon hunt?
Okay, that sounds more my speed.
This is episode 3. They're running all over Blackpool.
Ah.
And let me tell you, Pencil has a bit of a balloon popping problem. Plus, we get double eliminations this time.
Ooh, double elimination. That raises the stakes.
Big time. And then episode 4,
Yeah.
it gets really absurd. They have to collect food. Sounds simple, right?
Yeah, right.
Well, they start stealing, forming black markets, even resorting to violence. And then there's Pillow's discombobulation.
What in the world is discombobulation?
Her teammates, instead of stopping her killing spree, they make this machine to make her even more discombobulated. It's crazy.
So they're fighting crazy with crazy.
Basically. And of course it backfires.
What happened?
Let's just say it's not pretty, but it's definitely entertaining.
This show sounds like a wild ride.
Oh, it is. And it's only getting started.
Okay, so we've got killer pillows, flying contestants, double eliminations. This is already more drama than I can handle.
Yeah.
What's next?
Well, episode 5 throws a curveball. It's the Dress to Impress challenge. We see a leadership change within a good name.
Really? Who takes over?
Basketball challenges, golf balls leadership. And the best part, they try to dress up all these inanimate objects. It's pure comedy gold.
Okay, now that I have to see. Dressing up a fire hydrant, I can't even imagine.
You just wait. It gets even weirder.
I can't wait. But, you know, it's not all just crazy challenges and, wild stuff.
Oh, yeah.
There are some surprisingly, touching moments, too.
Huh.
Like episode 6, they have to commemorate Loser. Remember Loser, who got eliminated?
Yeah.
It's actually really sweet.
I was surprised by that too. Like all these objects that are usually so focused on winning, and
Totally.
they just come together to like, create these really heartfelt tributes to loser.
Yeah. It's a nice reminder that even with all the competition,
Hmm.
they can still be empathetic.
And it's not just about like remembering loser, right?
Yeah.
It shows how differently everyone deals with, loss and grief. Some, like Pillow, well,
Not so well.
not so well, but others find comfort in, being together and remembering him. It's
Yeah.
really well done.
It is.
And then, just when you think you've seen it all, episode 7 throws a whole new wrench in things.
Oh.
It's the Twinkle of Contagion challenge. Have you heard of this?
Twinkle of Contagion. No, I don't think so.
It's wild. So basically, this twinkle spreads through eye contact, and the last 2 teams left uninfected get eliminated.
Oh, wow. That changes things.
Right. Like, suddenly all these abilities that seemed kind of useless before, like puffball changing shape.
Or black holes sucking stuff up.
Exactly. Now they're super important.
So it's all about avoiding eye contact.
Yeah, some try to anyway. Others try to, like, use their abilities to control who gets infected. And then there are those 2 teams trapped behind a wall in Funland Amusements.
Oh, no. That's got to be frustrating.
Oh, it's a total mess. And Pin from Team Fun, he accidentally infects himself trying to get a look at the trapped teams.
You've got to be kidding me.
It's hilarious, and it just shows you how quickly things can change in this game.
Yeah, no one is safe.
For sure. And speaking of alliances shifting, episode 8 takes us to a football soccer match.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, but 2 of the teams are still trapped, remember?
Phew.
So it's kind of a disaster for
Yeah.
them. A Good Name and Team Bracelety and Ice Cube, they're just stuck watching their goals get bombarded.
Oh, that's rough.
Especially for Pillow, She's just racking up goals, loving the chaos.
I mean, I guess that's just how she's programmed.
Yeah, but it makes you think, right? Like, is she really being mean, or is she just doing what she's supposed to?
That's a good question. Free will versus, programming. Deep stuff for a reality show.
But you got to give a Good Name props for thinking outside the box.
What do they do?
They use robot flour to mind control Remote into defending their goal.
Wow, clever.
Except, well, Remote manages to send a bomb back to robot flour.
A bomb. Seriously.
Yeah, huge explosion wipes out both teams, and Funland Amusements is gone.
Oh, wow. Game over for them.
Talk about a shakeup. And it just goes to show you anything can happen in this competition.
Totally.
So then, episode 9 takes us to Sandcastle Water Park. A bit of a change of pace,
Sounds nice.
But of course, the competition doesn't let up. They have a water polo challenge.
Makes sense.
But there are all these twists, like Fire and the electronic contestants are out for safety reasons.
Right.
And they bench Black Hole, even though he could have been a huge help.
So you never know what's going to happen.
Nope. And the best part? Grassy, little Grassy, he saves the day.
Yeah.
He pulls out this giant inflatable 8-ball, and it becomes the, official game ball for A Good Name.
Wow, good for him.
Yeah.
I guess you can't judge a contestant by their cover.
Exactly. And the episode ends with Death Pack Tea yet again and Band-Aid on the chopping block.
Oh, man, that's a tough one. Who do you think will go?
I have no idea. But, beyond the drama and the craziness, I think these first 9 episodes have shown us something really interesting about the show itself.
Oh, yeah. What's that?
It's more than just like a wacky reality show with objects. It's actually saying something about, leadership, teamwork, even human nature. It's pretty deep.
I agree. And it's all wrapped up in this hilarious, crazy package.
Right. Like it makes you think without even realizing it.
Yeah, it's like, holding up this warped mirror to ourselves, like all our flaws just blown up and made
Absurd.
absurd, exactly. But it's still relatable somehow.
Totally. And you see that in the characters. Like, even though they're objects, they have all these different personalities.
Yeah, totally.
A golf ball, right? She
Yeah.
starts off as this total bossy leader,
Right.
but she has to, kind of learn to work with others.
Yeah, her whole journey is about, like, what does it really mean to be a leader? It's
Right.
not just about barking orders.
Right.
It's about, like, figuring out how to get everyone working together. And she learns that. It's pretty cool to see.
I kind of felt bad for her sometimes, Like, imagine being a golf ball and suddenly everyone's questioning your authority.
Right. Not easy.
And then there's Pillow. Where do we even begin with Pillow?
Oh, the whole other story.
Like this harmless object, right?
Thanks.
Turns into this, agent of chaos, obsessed with death. It's funny, but also kind of creepy.
It's so messed up, but I love it. Like, the show really makes you think about, like, death and stuff.
Yeah, in a weird way. And I think that's what's so brilliant about Pillow.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they took this everyday thing and made it into something totally unexpected.
Totally. And it's interesting. It doesn't just end with her being, crazy. They actually make her confront it,
Yeah.
with that discombobulation machine.
Right, right.
And she actually ends up, like, preventing deaths instead of causing them.
It's kind of like in Twisted Redemption arc.
It is. Like, can even a killer pillow change? Makes you think.
Yeah, for sure. And then you've got Pencil and Match.
Oh, yeah. They're interesting.
Leading Band-Aid, they're a lot more assertive, even aggressive sometimes.
Yeah, very different leadership style.
Right. And it creates some tension on the team, like, how do you balance being in charge with listening to everyone else?
A tough one.
And it's something they struggle with throughout the show, but then you have someone like, Loser.
Yeah, Loser.
His elimination was so sad.
I know.
Like, it really got to me. It shows that, like, even in this competition, they can still, care about each other.
Yeah, they're not just mindless objects.
And the way they all came together to honor him, it was really beautiful.
Yeah, it was a great episode.
And, of course, we can't forget Yellowface.
Oh, Yellowface.
Huh.
Gotta love him. Always with the inventions.
And the slogans.
Right. He's like a walking infomercial.
Totally. And it's so funny because most of his stuff is completely useless.
Or dangerous.
Right. But he's so optimistic about it all. Never gives up.
Yeah, he's got that, like, can-do spirit.
Maybe we could all learn a little something from him.
Maybe. So, we've covered a lot. Killer pillows, discombobulation machines, leadership dramas. What stands out most to you about Battle for Blackpool Tower?
I think it's just, like, how it manages to be so many things at once.
Yeah, totally.
Funny, thought-provoking, even kind of heartwarming sometimes.
And totally bonkers. I mean, it's objects competing in challenges. How can you not love it?
Right, and it never takes itself too seriously. But it still makes you think, and I'm dying to know what happens next,
I know, me too. With Death Packy yet again and Band-Aid on the line, it's anyone's guess who's going home.
Yeah.
And will Golf Ball, keep being a team player? Can Pillow really stay away from causing mayhem? So many questions.
I guess we'll have to wait for the next batch of episodes to find out. But in the meantime, this show has given us a lot to think about. Leadership, morality, what it means to be, like, human, even if you're a golf ball or a pillow. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, it really is something else.
So what about you? If you were thrown into Battle for Blackpool Tower, what object would you be, and how would you play the game? Let us know.